I'll answer this in my own way. I'll say something I was thinking today. You know, even the thing I was saying about the IE artists, we have a chip on our shoulders about being slept on. I have that shit sometimes. Even I think we all have it, right? Anyone who's not actually making a living off their art and shit. You know, I know people who make a living off their art who still have a chip on their shoulders about that shit. You know, so a lot of people have a chip on their shoulder about that shit. I'm no different, truly. You know, sometimes I feel that way too. And what was it? So, you know, I have to answer your question, I have to sometimes take stock of the progress and appreciate, give props to myself and give props to everybody who shows me love. Because there's a lot of people who fuck with me. Even like just this election season, like so many friends have called me just basically to tell them how to fill out their ballot. You know, and that made me feel good because it's like I argue about politics with a lot of people. And so it's like, it's kind of vindicating. Like, yeah, fucker, you may disagree with me, but 10 people just told me how to, just asked me to help them fill out their fucking ballot. So maybe our argument doesn't matter. Maybe motherfuckers think that I'm right. And maybe that's dickish of me, you know, but that's an example. I mean, that's just one example. It's like, you know, you came to me about I'm Tanjint, I'm talking to D. Will of Untapped. You know, D. Will of Untapped hip-hop came to me because King Dice told him that I was writing for his website, Juicebox. You know, all that shit's rewarding for people to see my work, to see like, oh, he's been writing about hip-hop. He's been writing about the IE. He gives a shit about the IE. He documents the IE. He knows about the IE. Like, I'm not a fucking expert, 100% expert. I don't know about everything. There's a lot of shit I don't know. I'm always learning, unearthing new corners and neighborhoods in the IE and shit like that. But that's still humbling and the opposite of humbling. You know, to be recognized, you know, and to be recognized for that, and for people to give a shit what I think, for people to respect my knowledge base on these things, that's awesome, you know. So, and then as an MC, I mean, yeah, you're saying from the kid who was fighting for mic time to now, same, you know. It's competitive out here, you know. Even in the IE, there's really, really dope MCs, but even when I think about my most insecure thoughts about what those MCs might think of me, if I'm honest with myself about the interactions I've had with them, like, I've gotten my props, you know. But what I've learned, I talk to Phantom Threat of Serious Cartoons about this a lot, which is like, you know what, we want to trip about who's sharing my shit, who's liking my shit, are people giving a fuck, am I getting slept on, all these things. But at the end of the day, nothing gives me more satisfaction than finishing my shit, finishing my project, finishing my next album, finishing my next song, my next video, especially finishing an album. You know, and so that's something I think about a lot too. It's like, you know what, I want to keep track of all these trophies. I won this contest. This motherfucker gave me props. Da-da-da-da. That shit's tight too. And you should try to keep focus on the positive when you can. But when I'm really honest with myself, none of that mattered to me as much as finishing my project the way I wanted to finish it.